Aloha, happy Thursday everyone. Welcome. We are going to be talking today about something that always comes up because of the way the energies play out here on the twin flame journey. This always comes up, and I really like to knock this one out right now so that people can understand what's going on here and possibly resonate in a more deeper form of what's really happening. Does my twin flame even care, right? Who has not asked that at one time or another? Who is not asking themselves that right now? Who? Because like I said, this happens with pretty much everyone. I'm Aniela, and I'm a coach with the Be With Your Twin Flame program. And today we're diving into that because thoughts of just like, what is going on? Do they even care? Did they even care? Was all of that fake? Was all of that BS? Oh my gosh, if I had one question that comes up very early on in stages when we have new students coming in, or even just when I see it in our groups and things like that on Facebook, here online in Elle's groups, gosh, that comes up a lot. Does my TF even care? Alrighty, we're gonna run through this because I hope I can help you folks get to a place that it's not even really about that, but this is just what you're seeing in the physical form on the twin flame journey here, now, what's happening when it plays out. So in all appearances, frankly, once the twin flame energies, once the fear-based energy builds up and repels, that's what it looks like. In all appearances, that's what it looks like. They don't give a crap. They start making you have thoughts in your mind, which is your fear-based energy, that none of that was real. None of what took place was real. It could have been the most beautiful time of your life as you know it. And then all of a sudden something happens and the energies repel, and all of a sudden here you're looking at this video going, he never cared, she never cared, it wasn't real, it was just all BS, right? Correct? Are you following me? Yes, folks, because that's what it appears to be on this journey. Now, when we're talking about the fear-based energy that builds up and repels, we're talking about what happens after that repelling, which is why you're probably tuning into this video, because before you're looking at it and going, no, how can a person go from one extreme to another just like that? Correct? Because the energies built up and repelled. And you are finding, folks, that the one thing that keeps coming up for you is they never even really cared. Now, that's the question. Does my TF even care? Does my twin flame even care? Of course they do. Of course they do. Of course they did. Now, the question is really, do they even care? The question is, what are you seeing? What are you looking at that is showing you? Because like I said, in all appearances, they don't. And here's the caveat, folks. It doesn't even really matter. It doesn't even really matter. Why is that? Because this is something that happens naturally for everyone on the twin flame journey. They will be in the most beautiful time, and they will get to a place where it's just rising up, beautiful. And all of a sudden, there's that tipping point, and there's the repelling of the energies that happens after. So we're not talking about before, we're talking about now. What it looks like now. And a lot of people will come to the conclusion that it wasn't real and it was all just BS. They don't care, they didn't care, they used you, all of the checklists of reasons that you're gonna find to come to that conclusion, to try and accept that conclusion. And it's just not true, folks. This journey is an energetic journey. Excuse me. So everything you felt going in, going up, moving along before the energies repelled, that's absolutely real. That's absolutely real. Did they care? They absolutely did. And they absolutely do. It's just that once the energies repel, the way it works is this is the push-pull energy on the twin flame journey. It's a fear-based energy. Push-pull. So the more you push, the more you're like, do you even care? Do you even care? You're seeking them out. You're trying to find them. The more you push, the more they pull. correct? Are you following me? The more you push, the more they pull. Because before, they were on you like white on rice, correct? Like they always wanted to see you, always wanted to be with you, always wanted to talk to you, always wanted to talk to you. And then what happens after? It's like, you're not even existent. That's what happens after the repelling of the energies. If you don't know or accept that this is an energetic type of connection here, just go back and look at what happened. Great. Something happens, something plays out, and all of a sudden, they are gone. The more you push, the more they pull. That's what happens. There's this constant pushing and pulling going on. So that is why, at one time you could have been like the A-list person for this TF, for your TF. And then all of a sudden, they don't even see you, which is why sometimes in social media or even out in physical areas, in restaurants and bars or anything of a social setting, some people know their TF from their child's sports. It's like they'll talk to everyone else except you. They don't even see you, because the way the energy plays out for the pull energy, once that repelling happens, they only know that they need to get away. It's not that they don't care. It's not that they don't really know what happened or that there was this beautiful connection. It's none of that. That's just the way the energy plays out between the push and the pull person. You're the push. If you're watching this, folks, you're the push, because you want to know what happened. You want to figure out how to fix it. But the more you push, the more they will pull. They only know that they got to get away. They got to get away. And it's almost like you're invisible to them. And guess what, folks? It's not just you. That's the way it happens for pretty much, I would say, 100% of the people on the twin flame journey. That's what happens. So now when you're looking at it, because that's what you've learned in all your conditioning, this is a relationship. He's just being an asshole. She's just being a bitch. That kind of thing. They're pulling away. They used me. They just, hit and run, whatever you want to call it. That's not what's happening here, folks. This is not a relationship. And that's why the intensity was so high when it was in that high and honeymoon type of phase. And the intensity is so deep when you're down in the pits. That is why. So if you want to learn to use knowing this is an energetic journey to your advantage, you got to learn how to bring that pull back in. You got to learn how to stop pushing out, because every time more and more and more you push out, that push energy that you'll push them further and further away. And that's the truth, and that's the bottom line. Now look at your situation and say, geez, come to think of it, it just seems like the more I try and reach out, the more I want to try and show them I care. The more I want a damn answer of why you did this to me. Folks, they didn't do anything to you. It's purely energetic. The more you try and do that, the more you're pushing out, the further you're pushing them away. If you want to learn how to harness this whole situation, learn how to balance your fear-based energy so you stop pushing out and completely shift what's happening right now, you got to learn how to balance. And that's the truth, and that's the bottom line. Can you do it? Absolutely. Absolutely. Can you get back to where you were before? I'm going to say no, and this is why. Because you're going to get to a better place. You thought that was good. Oh my gosh, you thought that was great. Oh my gosh, you can get to a better place when you learn how to balance that fear-based energy and stop pushing out. Alrighty, if you are resonant with that, you are gonna wanna click and get the help you need today. Don't wait any longer. Alrighty, don't stay in that pit any longer than you absolutely need to. Wishing you all lots of love, a very, very happy Labor Day weekend here in the US. I hope you all are well. Take good care. Ahui ho and malama pono. Bye everyone. Bye-bye.